welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's unboxing is Glossybox for November 2022. So Glossybox, this is the UK based beauty subscription box. I know it's available in different countries. This is the UK version for November 2022. So Glossybox kindly sent this to me to unbox it for you guys. I've been unboxing it now for quite a while. This month's theme is rock and glam. And this month's box is worth over £127 and it retails from £14.75. You can get a discount on your very first Glossybox using the discount code GLOSSY, and I'll put that discount code and link under the video if you do want to go pick it up. If you're interested in the Glossybox advent calendar this year, I'll put a card here and you can see me unboxing that. So let's get into this month's box. So it's just gone back to the standard Glossybox box. Sometimes they do like special edition ones for various things, but this is more of a kind of classic Glossybox. As usual, you get a card like this, and it's got a QR code on the back, and that will tell you about the products that are inside. So we're going to have a look at what's inside this month's box. We're going to try out a few of the items and we're going to chat through it. So let's do it. So we get 4 full-size products and a deluxe sample. So the first full-size product is by Nip and Fab. It is a Salicylic Fix facial scrub. It's got cleansing lotus flower and salicylic infused, and it's 75ml 2.6 fluid ounce. This full size retails at £9.95. Now I have reviewed the whole Salicylic Fix range from Nip and Fab, and I'll put a card here if you want to see the whole range, how it works for me. Spoiler alert, I was quite impressed, and they're great for the price point as well. So let's have a look at what this scrub looks like. Like I said, I've already got it in my collection, so I can kind of show it you while it's behind me. So it's got this kind of off-white, almost slightly pinkish kind of colour to it, and it has got some little physical kind of scrubby bits in it, which it's probably not going to show up on camera, is it? But it's really quite an effective little scrub. It basically does what it says it will do. It makes your skin feel nice and soft and refreshed. It's great if you have kind of oily combo skin and you might be prone to breakouts. It smells really nice as well. It's got a gorgeous smell to it. So it's quite a nice experience to use it. I found it didn't sort of make my skin feel too sort of sensitive. Like I find some products targeted for kind of blemish prone skin, and this is one of those types of products, can sometimes make your skin feel a little bit more almost sensitive, like it almost sensitizes your skin barrier. That's been my experience, but I don't find that with this product. I found the whole range worked really well and I've really enjoyed using this one. So really happy that that's in here because it's a really nice one, so it'd be nice for you to try it and let me know what you think. Like I said, not just for people with oily or combo or breakout prone skin, it's just a really nice kind of exfoliation and surprisingly quite gentle. The highest value item in here is not one I'm familiar with. It's by a brand called Doctor's Cosmeceutical Skincare Formula, and this is called Photo Face. Photo Finish Effect in a Flash. Minimise the appearance of pores, fine lines and uneven skin texture. It helps to lock in moisture and keep makeup in place. So it's basically a type of primer. It's a 30ml or 1.01 fluid ounce. It says smooth a pea-sized amount onto the face and neck. Apply in gentle circular motions onto the skin after cleansing and hydrating. Allow to dry, then apply makeup or be barefaced. And this is not tested on animals and made in the UK. Ingredients wise, the first 2 ingredients you've got aqua, water, glycerin, and then we go into the dimethicones and things like that. So this, now, you might want to be sitting down for this. This is worth £89. £89 for a primer I've not heard of. I find that slightly hard to believe, if I'm honest. Like, even my most expensive primer, which is the Hourglass one, was like £50, and even that was, you know, a painful purchase. But £89, really? Let me know if you've tried this and what you think. I'm not the biggest primer fan anyway, but you know, it'd have to kind of change my life for me to pay £89 for this, and it's a pretty kind of teeny size 30ml. I've seen bigger primers for sure. So yeah, I'd love to know what it is about this that makes it worth £89. Do let me know your thoughts. Next up, we've got a makeup brush from Spectrum. This is the A40 Smoky Shader Brush. It's a full size worth £7.99. And I like the colour of this. It's nice kind of blue, and then it's got this like pinky bit on the metal bit there. It's got quite sort of dense brushes. It's not one that you put it down and it completely flattens. It's got a nice little bit of resistance. I never know if I'm explaining that well, but what that means for me is when I'm applying it, it will let me kind of press on without the bristles just kind of going meh. So this is my kind of brush. I use this type of brush quite a lot. So looks really good for an eyeshadow, and helpfully we've got an eyeshadow palette in here. Do like that where they give you a brush that kind of pertains to whatever else they put in here. Kind of makes more sense than when they just sometimes beauty boxes just give you one thing like a brush that makes no sense to do with everything else that's in here. So this is by a brand called Floss. Now I keep looking at this brand thinking I've seen this brand somewhere and I have no idea where. Have I had this in a beauty box before? It's just not ringing any bells. So this is the Almost Nude Eyeshadow Squad. It's a quad, an eyeshadow quad, but it's called Eyeshadow Squad. It's got like a Perspex plastic lid on it, which is kind of fun, and this is what it looks like inside. So these look like quite wearable shades, so I'm going to swatch them on my hand. So the first one is really quite nudie, and you've got like a sparkly gold. I don't think, it kind of reminds me a little bit of a Charlotte Tilbury quad, but I can tell straight away from swatching that the eyeshadows are not like as buttery or as nice as the Charlotte Tilbury ones. I guess you wouldn't necessarily expect them to be, but if you're trying to compare them to ones you usually use, and that would be my kind of go-to, these you can tell straight away that the quality, they're not as wearable and not as workable as more expensive ones. So not as buttery, but the colours themselves are actually pretty nice and pretty wearable, and the sort I would reach for. I'll definitely will try them in a day-to-day look and see kind of how they perform, but they just didn't feel, like I said, quite as buttery on the skin as others do that I've used, if that makes sense. But like I said, I guess it's all relative to what you pay for things. So it says clean beauty, but doesn't really explain anything any more than that. It doesn't kind of tell me what's clean about the ingredients or anything of that sort. So it tells me here that this is worth £14.50 and it's a full-size shadow palette. And the final item in the box this month is a deluxe sample, and it's a shampoo. It's by Sacha Joie, and this is the anti-pollution shampoo, 30ml 1.01 fluid ounce. Ugh, it's got sodium lauryl sulfate. I continue to struggle with this ingredient. It's just in everything, isn't it? So this is worth £6. So yeah, this brand seems to be turning up a lot in beauty boxes just lately. It's a kind of pricey shampoo brand, but like I said, I can't use a lot of this range just because of that ingredient. But let me know if you've used it and what you think. So this month's box, we got the facial scrub, we got the eyeshadow brush, the eyeshadow quad, the world's most expensive primer, and we have also got that shampoo. Let me know in the comments what you think of the November box. Pretty happy with it overall. It's not my favourite, but I do like that Nip and Fab product already. Happy to have the makeup brush. Think I can probably work with the colours of those eyeshadows, and really intrigued to see how that primer performs. So like I said, if you are brand new to Glossybox, you can use Glossybox and my link to get your first box at a special discounted price. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing, and I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.